Hello, my dear students. So, in this session, we will be knowing the very important questions of this chapter, the morphology of flowering plants. So, yesterday in the yesterday's session, you have completed the family Liliaceae general characters. So, today, leaving the deleted portion, I'll dictate some of the important questions of 1 mark, 2 mark and 3 mark and 5 mark question. Just listen to it, understand the question, later start writing the answers to all those questions. Okay. So, we will start from the first 1 mark question. The 1 mark questions are as follows. The first question is, what is inflorescence? What is inflorescence? Second one is, inflorescence means what? The arrangement of flowers on the floral axis is known as inflorescence. The second question is, name the two types of inflorescence. How you will write the two type of inflorescence? Actually, there are type of inflorescence are there, but what you have to write, there are two type of inflorescence. One is cymose and racemose type of inflorescence. Next is, what is a racemose type of inflorescence? How you will define? The main axis of inflorescence does not end with one flower. It may have number of flowers, and the floral axis, it keep on developing, it keep on growing. And one more thing you have to write about the succession. It has acropetal succession. Second one, next is, what is cymose inflorescence? The floral axis of inflorescence and to one flower. That's why it is known as, and they show what type of succession it has. It has basipetal succession. Okay. Now, what is thalamus? Thalamus is a swollen portion present at the base of the flower. Next is, what is perianth? Perianth means when calyx and corolla, when they fused with one another, the calyx and corolla of a flower is known as perianth. If you write the answer, it will be considered as a correct answer. What is unisexual flower? Unisexual means having only one reproductive organ. Either it is male or female. What is actinomorphic flower? A flower can be divided into two equal halves from any plane. It is known as actinomorphic flower. Zygomorphic flower, it can be divided into two equal radial halves. It can be divided into two equal radial halves from particular one plane. That's why it is known as zygomorphic flower. Give an example of perigynous flower. Perigynous means position of ovary. We discussed about that. No. So, what they have asked in 1 mark question, you have to write the example of perigynous. Perigynous example is rose, peach, pisum. Give an example of epigynous flower. Epigynous flower example, guava, cucumber, sunflower. Give an example of hypogynous flower. Mustard, China rose, brinjal flower. These are all the examples for hypogynous flower. What is the outermost? Next question. What is gamosepalous? What is gamosepalous? If the sepals, the unit of calyx or corolla, or you can write like this, if the sepals or petals fuse with one another, fused or united, are known as, what they have asked, gamosepalous. No. So, instead of writing calyx or corolla, what you have to mention? Only you have to mention the sepals. The sepals, if the sepals are united in a flower, and the condition is known as gamosepalous. Polysepalous, sepals in flower are free. If they are free, it means what? It means it is a polysepalous. Next question. What is diadelphous? Give an example. Stamens are united in two bundle. Two bundle, it is known as diadelphous. Adelphous means androeciums. If those androeciums, they'll be in the position of bundle. Those bundles having two, if those bundles are having two in number, the type of arrangement is known as diadelphous. Example is P. What is polyadelphous? Give an example. Next is, what is apocarpus? When more than one carpel is present, more than one carpel, not about one carpel. If more than one carpel is present, if those carpels are free, the position is, if the arrangement is free, the type of arrangement is known as, the type of carpel is known as apocarpus. Example is lotus or rose. What is syncarpus? Give an example. When carpels are fused, example is mustard and tomato. What is placentation? Here they have asked for 1 mark. Placentation is the arrangement of ovules within the ovary. Arrangement of ovules within the ovary is known as placentation. Name the medicinal plant in Solanaceae. What I wrote on the board, ashwagandha and belladonna, these are the two medicinally important plant, comes under the family Solanaceae. Next question, name the plant from which colchicine is obtained. Colchicine is plant from the Liliaceae family, it is colchicine. So the plant name is Colchicum autumnale. I forgot this. Colchicum it is, not colchicum. Colchicum autumnale. So this is the plant name, my dear students. Colchicum autumnale. From this plant, colchicine is obtained. Okay. 2 mark question. Name and define the types of symmetry seen in Gulmohar. In the Gulmohar type of symmetry is zygomorphic. Now you have to write the definition of zygomorphic. The ovary in China rose is said to be superior. Justify why it is known as superior. It means you have to write the definition of hypogynous. What is estivation? Name any 2 types. Mode of arrangement of sepals or petals in a flower bud. It is known as estivation. Name any 2 types, means you have to name the type of estivation. Valvate, imbricate or vexillary or twisted. Any 2 you have to write out of 4. Next is, these are the questions for 2 mark. Alright. What is staminode and what is epipetalous? So 2 mark question they have given, and each question carry 1 mark. Alright. You have to write the definition of staminode and epipetalous. Staminode means sterile stamen. The stamen in the androecium, if the stamens are absent, if the pollen grains do not release, the type of androecium is known as staminode. Epipetalous means stamens are attached to the petals. Next, give one use of following plants. Petunia, ashwagandha, colchicum. The plant is Petunia, ashwagandha, colchicum. From Petunia, what is the use of the Petunia plant? It has been used as ornamental. Ashwagandha plant, medicine, it is a medicinally important plant. And colchicine is obtained. Name the family of which these plants belonging to. Tell the plant name. You have to write the family of those plants. Gloriosa, tomato and leaf. Gloriosa, just now in the yesterday's session we discussed about that, right? So gloriosa, this is the ornamental plant, comes under Liliaceae family. Tomato, this is the Solanaceae family. Olive, this is the Liliaceae family. Questions carrying 3 marks. What is the arrangement of flowers on an axis is termed as? Describe 2 types. What do you call the arrangement of flowers on an axis? They have given the answer. What you have to write? You have to give one word answer to that definition. The answer is inflorescence. Describe the 2 types. You have to describe, my dear students. You have to name them and you have to write the description of all those. Name the reproductive unit of angiosperm. Describe it. Reproductive units are right from the reproductive unit is flower. Okay, reproductive unit of angiosperms are flower, and they have asked to describe it. Describe means how you will describe a flower by writing the calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoecium. You have to write about the calyx and corolla and androecium and gynoecium. Next is define tetramerous, bracteate, polycephalous, monoadelphous. You have to define all these. Okay, tetramerous means a flower having floral appendages in 4 or in multiples of 4. If the floral appendages it means what? Petals. If the petals are 4 in number, that type of flower is known as tetramerous. Bracteate means flowers with bract. Bract means what? Reduced leaf. Polycephalous means what? Sepals of floral axis. Floral axis is free. Polycephalous, floral calyx. Sepals of floral calyx are free. The type of arrangement is known as polycephalous. Monoadelphous means what? Stamens are united in one bundle. That type of arrangement is known as monoadelphous. Questions carrying 5 marks. Okay. Next, first question. Describe the types of flowers based on the position of ovary or position of floral parts on thalamus. It means what? You have to write the hypogynous, perigynous, epigynous and draw the diagram of all these. Okay. Next question, and with examples you have to write. Next question is define estivation. Describe the types. Estivations means what? Types means all the types you have to describe it with diagram, valvate, twisted, imbricate and vexillary with examples. Next is define placentation. Describe any 4 types of placentation. Marginal, parietal, axial, basal, free central. Diagram and examples are important. Next question. Give the general features of potato family. Potato family means Solanaceae family. Right from the vegetative character till the floral diagram. You have to write complete salient feature of Solanaceae. And next is draw floral diagram of Solanaceae and Liliaceae. Liliaceae, Solanaceae, both the floral diagram you have to write here. And write the salient features of Liliaceae. One more question for 5 marks is Liliaceae, general characters you have to write. Right from the vegetative character, right from the stem till the floral diagram you have to write. Okay. So if you have any doubt regarding to any of the concept, any of the content or words which comes under morphology of flowering plants, please ask me. And with this we have completed this chapter also. In the next session we will take up the next chapter. Okay, thank you.